Hi, everybody. This is Talk with Kids. Tell my story, mommy. We're here today to talk to you concerning childhood trauma, emotional abuse. We're here because I have something to say today. And we dedicate this video to a little beautiful princess named Black Beauty. We're here to discuss. We're here to discuss when you understand who you are and what you got to do to free yourself. Okay? It's very important that you understand that you are not the victim anymore, that you are the survivor. You are the survivor because you want to survive and you want to change your life and you want to free yourself and you want to get rid of all the pain and all the destruction and all the fear and all the anxiety and all the depression that you feel right now. Okay, I'm here to tell you today that there is a way to free yourself. Childhood trauma is a very, very traumatic event that takes place in your life. Everybody been traumatized in some kind of way. When I say everybody, I mean everybody have been traumatized in some kind of way, whether it was a child that was traumatized or a teenager that was traumatized or an adult that was traumatized. But everybody has went through traumatization. And this is what's wrong with the world. This is what's wrong with the people in the world. They sad, they broken, they miserable, they frustrated. They don't understand why they feeling the way they feel. Or you might be feeling suicidal. You might be feeling alone. You might be feeling stress. You might be feeling anger. You might be feeling frustration. You might be feeling anxiety. Whatever you are feeling, it comes from the way that you was treated when you was a little girl and a little boy. It starts then. It starts then. When you're a little girl and a little boy, that's when it began. Your emotions, the things that you go through as a child shape your reality and it shape your emotions and it shape you as an adult. Okay? That's what it is. You're alone because you always been alone. You know, you always felt rejected. You always felt like people was gonna criticize you. People's gonna overlook you and judge you. So that's why you just rather stay away from everybody. It's not that, you know, you know, you're sensitive. You're very sensitive. And you know, when you've been emotionally abused, it's hard for you to get a hold to your emotions and your feelings and your understanding. Okay? I'm here to tell you that it is a way to heal you. But you gotta wanna be healed. You gotta wanna be different. You gotta wanna change. And that's why so many millions and millions and millions of people, they in bad relationships, they in bad marriages, okay? You know, they're not happy in their marriage, they're not happy in their relationship, they're not happy with no one because, see, your inner child has been so traumatized and have been so broken and so destroyed. And in order for you to be that productive, beautiful, wonderful person that can be involved in a relationship, that can have a relationship with someone else, you must deal with the childhood trauma and the childhood abuse, the inner child that went through all the pain. Until you do that, it's never going to go away. It doesn't matter how many churches you join or how long you read the Bible or, how much you talk to God. It's something that you must do yourself. Can't nobody do it for you. You have to do it yourself. Black Beauty did it for herself, you know, you know. She always believed it in God. She always, believed in God, prayed, and, but none of those things will make it go away because, see, you have to actually deal with what actually happened to you as a little girl, a little boy, or young adult, or you have to deal with it. So I'm here to tell you that it is a way to get healed. It's a way to be free. It's a way to be different. It's a way to deal with a relationship. It's so many men and women that's involved in relationships and they're just not happy. They're just not happy because, see, when you've been abused emotionally and traumatized in a relationship, you feel like the other person owe you something. They owe you love. They owe you gratitude. They owe you appreciation. They owe you respect. They owe you, no, they don't owe you anything. You owe it to yourself. You owe that to yourself. They owe you validation to tell you how beautiful you is and how much you love. So if you knew within yourself that you was already beautiful and you already this, you wouldn't need no one to tell you those things. You wouldn't need no one. But because you are broken, you are sad, you are destroyed, traumatized, you're a victim. You're a victim of your own childhood abuse. So, you need validation, you need external appreciation. But, when you deal with your inner child and when you deal with your childhood trauma, you will begin to understand yourself, you'll begin to love yourself, you'll begin to appreciate yourself for who you are. For who you are. You don't need no one to tell you that you're beautiful. You don't need nobody to tell you that you're handsome. You don't need no one to tell you how much they love you. You don't need no one to make you feel like that honor you. You honor yourself, and that is the key to love yourself. That's the key. You must love yourself. You must acknowledge yourself. You must begin to understand who you are as a person. Calm yourself down. Your inner child, they broken. They broken. They sad. They lonely. They miserable. They frustrated. They angry. They fearful. They fearful. They very fearful. And the reason I'm here today, because I told Black Beauty that I was going to come on today and just talk a little bit. Just talk a little bit. Black Beauty has came a long, long way. She have came from so very far. She been through so much trauma. She been through so much pain. She been through so much abuse. She been through so much of everything. But today she is a survivor. She's a survivor. She's a survivor. She know how to deal with people now. She know how to deal with situations. She know how to deal with circumstances that might arrive in her life. She handling it. She coping with it. You know, she was the kind of person, Black Beauty, where she would just blow up, get angry, get frustrated, a lot of real fearful, very depressed, very miserable, didn't want to live, didn't want to be here, didn't want to do none of that. But today I can say that Black Beauty, she's smiling. She's happy, she's free. She don't need no validation from anyone because she knows that she is beautiful. She knows she's beautiful inside out. She knows that. She know that anything that she need, anything that she want, anything that she desire, it comes from within her. She don't have to look on the outside. And that's what's wrong with a lot of people. You looking on the outside of you. You want to get a man, you want to get a woman to validate you, to love you, to make you feel good, to make you feel accepted. They cannot do it for you. They cannot do it for you. You must do it for yourself. And even if they try to do it for you, your wife, your husband, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, even if they try to do it for you, it's not enough. It's never enough. It's never good enough. You never satisfy. I mean, they can have sex with you every day. Every day they can have sex with you. Every day they can hug you. Every day they can kiss you. Every day they can spend 6, 7 hours with you. That still is not enough because you can only give yourself what you need. No one else can give you love. You must give that to yourself. No one else can validate you. You must validate yourself. No one else can get the fear and the rejection and the abandonment. You must deal with those things yourself. Can't nobody do it for you. And that's what's wrong. I seen a video, and I'm not gonna be here long, get ready to leave. I saw a video. This man, he got out of a car, and he was his girlfriend. I guess she was following him or something, but it was a black couple. He got out of a car and he went in his house. Don't you know that black woman went to the front door of his house? He was actually running from her. He was running from her because he was afraid of her. He got in the house. She went to the front door of his house and she jumped on the screen door of his front door and pulled the whole screen door off of his house. She's so angry. She's so angry. She not angry at him. She angry at her own self. And she don't realize that. And she don't know that. And she don't understand that. It's not him or it's not them that's making you angry. You are angry with your own self. Your inner child is angry. Your inner child is broken. Your inner child is destroyed with your own self. You got to get you together. You got to get you together. You can't worry about nobody else. I'll talk to y'all later next time.